Hi everybody. Today we are at the castle of Tokugawa Ieyasu, the Nijo castle or Nijojo. We just saw the Ninomaru Palace that we can't you can't have picture of filming inside, I'm sorry, so just showing from outside. And this was the place where the shogun was. This palace was built for Tokugawa Ieyasu, and just at the beginning of the Edo period, or Edo Jidai, or Tokugawa Jidai. It's so called because in 1603, there was the Battle of Sekigahara that put the hand to the Azuchi Momoyama period, and then started the Edo period or Edo Jidai. So cool because the capital was moved from Kyoto, where we are now, to Tokyo. The old name of Tokyo is Edo, or Door of the East, because it's the eastest place. And this was the palace of the shogun, or the leader. Let's say the leader. Shogun means the person of the army that fights the how can I say, barbarians from the north. That's the shogun, and it was the leader of the military group, or bushi, samurai, what we say samurai. And they had this palace, this castle, that's a complex of palaces. And here he had his, functions. And we will have the Edo period until 1868, with the end of Bakufu, or the 10th government, because we had the emperor, but he had no power, because the power was to the samurai, as we say, or bushi. And there are wonderful gardens here, just looking at that. And in 1868 we have the finished what is called the Meiji Restoration. Someone say Meiji Renovation or Meiji Restoration, but it's not a restoration. I guess it's restoration in English. That means to put again the end of the power of the bushi or samurai. And when the emperor take again the power. So we had the Meiji period starting in 1868, because the Meiji emperor becomes again the leader of the country. And that's one of the most famous period, because it's the end of Sakoku, or the closed country, because as you know, the country was closed completely. Let's say completely, but it's not completely. From 1603, from Sekigahara battle to all the Edo period. So from Sekigahara battle to Sekigahara battle to the Meiji period. That's a great period for cultural innovation, because it's when the Commodore ferry arrives first time and says, okay, we'll come again in 2-3 years with more ships, and if you don't open the country to our commercial fleets, we will destroy Japan, or something like this. And there was a very important changing period, because it's the period that each Japanese person knows for Sakamoto Ryoma, or these kind of characters, because they were the I saw so many theatrical works about it, and now it doesn't come to my mind the name. Anyway, okay, an organization that wanted to protect Shinsengumi. The Shinsengumi that wanted to protect the power of the samurai, Bushi, and on the other side, the ones that want the emperor to become again the leader of the country and to open to the. So let's say the one that wanted to take the country closed and still a feudal country, and the one that wanted, the country to be opened to the modernity. And fortunately, it was opened, and in Meiji period that goes from 1686 to 1912. So many young people were sent in Europe to learn in many fields. So for medicine, they were sent in German. For art, they were sent in Italy. For engineering, they were sent in Britain. So many people, of course, also in America. And we have a lot of very wonderful literature of this period. Natsume Soseki, or Soseki Natsume. And Nagai Kafu, and there's another one, the triad, Moriogai. That wrote so many novels of formation, like Sanshiro by Soseki, and Seinen by Moriogai. So many, and the three of them went abroad. Moriogai went to German. Nagai Kafu wrote the American Monogatari, went in America, and Natsume Soseki went in England. And Moriogai wrote also the France Monogatari, went also in France. And what's very interesting is a story about Natsume Soseki that I do love, about him in Britain looking in a window of a shop and say, who is that little strange man? It was his reflection, his own reflection. That's why, as my friends say, the fish in the bowl doesn't see the glass unless it comes out of the bowl. You know what I mean? It's a very important lesson to learn. It's very important for Japanese people to go abroad because they really are narrow-minded sometimes. So this is the structure. This should be the "you are here" translating as standing point. So we came from here. We saw the Ninomaru. I started showing you here. I walked here. I show you this palace. I walked here, and we are here now. This is the garden, the river. This is the garden I showed you before. We are here. This is the river. As you can see. Now we cross this bridge, go in the second block. And then we have gardens here and here. Here's the wall structure. Going to second block.